Hey, Olive, Arlo, and Frank. Grandpa coming to you from the garage in Jacksonville Beach. And today I want to take you back to the year 1969. This is another song that I learned to play in a bathroom in West Philadelphia. Never knew the words to most of these songs. Like if I later on would pick up my guitar when I didn't have music. Like I have music in front of me right now that I'm playing from. There were very few songs that I had memorized. I've never memorized the lyrics probably to any songs. I don't think there's one song in the universe that I could sing for you without having the words in front of me. It's just how I always did it from the time that I was a kid, except for the songs that I played in the bathroom. And I'm calling them songs from the bathroom because some of these I did learn in the bathroom in West Philadelphia. I've told that story in a couple of these videos. But it's about finding a place with good acoustics and letting your music rip. And this is one of those songs. Now, recently I did White Rabbit by the Jefferson Airplane. This song is also by the Jefferson Airplane, but it's a completely different kind of tune. They were both songs that I learned in the bathroom, and this is another one of those pattern songs. The White Rabbit was the chords. Hey, you got F sharp and a G, and so everybody would watch and then play along. Well, this was a pattern that you would watch what the guy did, and you would play. You would try to emulate that yourself. So it's not that it really sounded that great sometimes. If there were just a couple guys that were really good, it always sounded good. But when we were just trying to learn songs, it didn't necessarily sound good. And I've heard this song played a whole bunch of different ways. But I was starting to tell you, White Rabbit is different than this song in certain ways. One is that the people that I think about when I think about White Rabbit are this lady named Grace Slick and a guy named Marty Balin. And I have no idea if Marty Balin played an instrument. I never went to see this group in concert. I had at least one album by them called Surrealistic Pillow. Both songs are from that album. They were a good group, but they were a little bit out there. They were a San Francisco group, but kind of not cool like the Grateful Dead, who are also a San Francisco group. There was a faction of the group that were these like acid heads. I don't want to say acid rock, but I guess it was acid rock. When I think of acid rock, I think of Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd, and I guess the Airplane would be part of that. And White Rabbit was about an LSD trip and having it turned into a Lewis Carroll novel called Through the Looking Glass, Alice in Wonderland. This song was by the other faction of the group, which was Jorma Kaukonen, the lead guitarist, and Jack Cassidy, the bass player. They were more like the Grateful Dead, and this is a song that was taken from a Methodist hymnal. It's a religious song, and this was definitely not a religious band. And it's almost like a folk tune. But now when they did it on Surrealistic Pillow, and I'll have that in the description, I'll have a copy of that. They did it more like an acid rock song. Later on, those two guys, Kaukonen and Cassidy, split the band. Well, they all split up. And Grace Slick and Marty Balin formed this band called the Jefferson Starship, which was like, hey, if you think the airplane was out there, the Starship is really out there. I actually have one of their albums. I forget what it was called. Maybe just Jefferson Starship. And Carl Conlon and Cassidy formed a band called Hot Tuna. I had a couple of their albums, and I really, really liked them. This is a song that I think they even did this on one of the Hot Tuna albums, and it was better. But when I listen to it now, I don't normally listen to the Surrealistic Pillow Jefferson Airplane version. I listen to these guys as older guys up on stage playing it, and sometimes they'll have several musicians in here. They played a little different every time. The Travis picking pattern is a little different. I play it simply, and that's because I'm simply not that good a guitarist. And it goes like this. If you want to get to heaven, over on the other shore, stay out of the way of the bloodstained banner. Oh, good shepherd, feed my sheep. One for Paul, one for Silas, one for today. My heart rejoices. Can't you hear my lambs a-calling? Oh, good shepherd, hear my sheep. If you want to get to heaven, over on the other shore, stay out of the way of the long-term lion. Oh, good shepherd, feed my sheep. One for Paul, one for Silas, one for today. My heart rejoices. Can't you hear my lambs a-calling? Oh, good shepherd, sing to my sheep. If you want to get to heaven, over on the other shore, stay out of the way of the gunshot devil. Oh, good shepherd, feed my sheep. One for Paul, one for Silas, one for me. My heart rejoices. Can't you hear my lambs a-calling? Oh, good shepherd, feed my sheep. Sorry I didn't stick the landing there. Peace out, kids. Rock on.